Hi, everybody. This is Jolie Demarco, all things metaphysical. Today, I want to talk a little bit about two crystals. They're both celestial crystal quartz, but one is a smoky celestial. You can see the little smoky color, okay, a little darker grayish. And the other one is called an orange celestial. And this one, you can see the orange in it, is a Vogel shape, okay? So this one, the smoky quartz, is a natural and unpolished. Okay, and the other one is cut into a Vogel shape, which means it has lots of facets that bring in tons and tons of energy. And I will be talking about what Vogels are in another video, but today I'm just going to talk about what an celestial orange and a celestial smoky quartz are and what they do for our bodies. So first, let's get to the smoky celestial orange quartz. So both of them are from the quartz family. And any quartz basically is a channeling crystal. So whenever you hear quartz, it means clear messages, clear energy that comes from your source or your higher self, whatever you're trying to connect with. So whenever I do a meditation or I'm channeling, it's really good to have a quartz near you, clear quartz, or if you're working on something more specific, like if you were using this per se, an orange celestial. Orange celestial works with our sacral chakra, which represents the positive part of it would be that we're very creative. We have no fears. We like to move forward with things in our lives, even sexually, we're good. And the opposite, right? Because there's every chakra gives us a balance, meaning like there's the overactive, underactive, and then the balance of it. So if we were unbalanced with something in our sacral chakra, basically that would mean that maybe you have loss of something. It could be loss of a person in your life, loss of things, items, also feeling like you're lost. Another aspect of the negative part of your sacral chakra would also be if you are, feeling like you never have enough of things, never enough of money, also a fear of being alone. Those are some of the major things that when our sacral chakra, which is located just below your belly button area, and the color that resonates to that is the color orange, and that's why orange celestial works with that energy. So orange celestial is really good for any celestials are good for removing blockages, okay? So an orange celestial is working with the sacral chakra mostly to release any blockages of what we just said. So if you're afraid of things in your life, fearful, have loss, or afraid of being alone, afraid you don't have enough money or anything, afraid of not having enough of anything is very common right now in what's going on in the world. So this orange celestial would be a really great one for you to hold. It helps not only connect us to our spiritual source, meaning your higher self or your soul, but it also helps connect to our guides and angels or whoever you believe in as your source. And so at the same time, it creates this frequency, this pattern that connects us. So if you were to hold it and meditate with it for a while, just for a few minutes, you could start feeling the energy of that. And when you feel the energy of that, then you're able to connect a little bit more. And if you need help with that, there's guided meditations that you can use. And I'm going to do a couple of videos of that also. But basically just holding on to it can help remove the blockages, because the general rule, what I always tell you with crystals, everyone, and most of you know this already, that whenever you hold on to any crystal, it goes through all the layers of your aura, right? All of our layers of our aura that's around our electromagnetic field around our body. Okay, aura is the name that we use for it, or electromagnetic field. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the frequency of the crystal to work with the frequency of your body. And then it goes into the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So then you get the full force of what this little baby can do and adjust you, right? Or help you release. So it can also help us advance and connect. So you always set your intention of what you're wanting to do when you hold on to a crystal. And when you hold on to the celestial orange, that's what you would do. You could say that it's to release fears, it's to move forward in your life. It can also be for you to basically just connect to your soul and your higher self. So it's a really beautiful crystal to work with. They're very powerful. I love them. This is a double terminated. That just means it has a point on each side. And I love to work with these. So this is a really great one for a lot of people right now. So if you're resonating when I'm talking about it, maybe that might be one that you want to get. Again, you could get them on our website, crystaljunkie.com. And now I'm going to talk about the Smoky Elestial. Okay, so I just want you to see it. It's They usually look like they're a little funky, but they're really cool and powerful. These ones are great for crystal grids around your body, adding them with a couple other crystals. Usually smoky quartz, just a regular smoky quartz, and this is a smoky elestial. Work together and they harmonize great when you're doing a release. So now remember what I said, all elestial quartz are going to connect us to our higher selves, to our soul, and also to the divine. And it also helps us communicate. It's a communicator stone. All of them are that are celestials. They're communicator stones that help us talk to different dimensional realms. So if you like to, telepathically or verbally, thoughts are still words, right? That go out to a different realm, maybe the Atlanteans, Lemurians, maybe the angels, whoever you believe in or whoever you connect to, you could use these crystals as little receptors and simulators, basically, to send and receive messages. So I really like them to work with those as well, to receive channeled messages of higher knowledge. So this one, Smoky Elestial, facilitates an awakening also. It's, again, a communicator for multi-dimensions. And I also like to use Elestials when people need to release anything, because the Smoky Elestial works from all of your chakras. So all 7 of your chakras, remember we have 144,000 total, but your 7 main chakras, the Elestial can help remove blockages. So this is any type of blockage. So it can be a mind block of something, the way that you're processing things. It can be, a block of emotionally, how you're feeling about something in your life, whether it's something about relationships. It can also be things, that block us, just things that happen to us in our life that sometimes we can't get rid of, and we need to try to get rid of that. This would be something to get rid of old patterns. So it's a really good one for ridding yourself of old patterns. Okay. But either way, you don't have to have anything wrong with you to use either one of these celestial crystals, quartz, right? So you've got the orange and the smoky. Both of them can be used just to advance with yourself. Holding on to them just one at a time. You wouldn't need both, okay? So one or the other, I would tell you to choose. And you would just hold on to it, and then you can meditate with it or put it by your side while you're meditating, as long as it's in your electromagnetic field, as long as it's in your aura space, 3 feet around your body. It will be working on you and starting to adjust energy and also connect you. So if you're a telepathic communicator like I am, I love doing that and getting messages from guides and angels. I like to hold an celestial once in a while. Sometimes I like to hold a Lemurian quartz, and I have another video on that. That's when I want to talk to Atlanteans and Lemurians, light beings of great healers. And this celestial, I like to just talk to my angels and guides and just other beings that are in different dimensions that are only from the light. So I hope you learned a little bit about both of these, the orange celestial, smoky quartz celestial, and they're both available on our website, crystaljunkie.com, and let me know how you feel when you're holding one. Thanks, everyone.